The violent and ongoing protests in Los Angeles are a big headline tonight. The demonstrations were triggered by ICE arrests on Friday. The president sent in the National Guard yesterday, and now 700 Marines are being deployed to LA. The whole thing has just been destructive and chaotic from the beginning. So David Huerta is one of those arrested in Friday's ICE operations. He's the president of the SEIU union. And today, local union leaders held a rally to show support for Huerta and to push back on the ICE arrest. So Fox 9's Rob Olson was at that rally this afternoon. He joins us now. First off, Rob, there's a lot going on, of course, all across the country on social media. Can you first, though, start by saying what happened with that arrest of David Huerta?
Yeah, that happened on Friday, actually. As you mentioned, he's president of one of the chapters of SEIU, that's Service Employees International Union. He's in L.A. He went to one of the sites Friday that was being raided by ICE, joined the crowds there. And in video, you can see he's standing near the front of a federal vehicle that's trying to enter that property when federal agents then start push him away and push him to the ground. He was briefly hospitalized, released, but then detained and was charged today in federal court with conspiracy to impede an officer. And the U.S. attorney out there said that he was blocking this federal vehicle from entering the grounds and from doing their jobs. And it doesn't matter who you are, you will be held accountable if you do that. But again, that prompted now union leaders across the country today. There were a couple of dozen rallies like this across the country with SEIU and as well as AFL-CIO joining as well in response to his arrest and detention and charge.
And with that being said, Rob, within these rallies and these protests, what are they saying? What are their message?
Well, it's several things. You know, one of them chiefly is free David Huerta. They believe that he was just doing his job in terms of sticking up for workers, immigrant workers here in this case, too, as a union leader, and that he was observing. Now, again, on the side of federal agents and the U.S. attorney, he was impeding or obstructing them from doing their job. So there's, you know, two different sides and dialogues that are going on here. But they say that he was doing his job observing an action involving workers. They also said, though, that it extends beyond that. They believe the Trump administration has gone too far in terms of these, what they say are militarized ICE raids and arrests, and that they're targeting immigrant workers who are essential part of the workforce here. You know, some of them, or many of them, perhaps here actually legally, but they say that this is really feeling to them like it's kind of trampling on the Constitution. And so kind of, again, a number of things here. David Huerta, but also the ICE raids and immigration enforcement in a broader sense.
Yeah, a lot going on tonight. We'll continue to keep an eye on not only the rallies and protests here, but of course across the country. Rob Olson reporting live in St. Paul for us tonight. Thank you, Rob.